Hal here with Abriss. Yeah. So I want to thank the developers for reaching out to give me an early look at the extended demo 1.2, which is the version we have in front of us. At the time of recording, I should say at the time of recording, this is not available yet, but should be available by the time this video comes out. The developers actually are participating in the Steam Next Fest, which starts in the next couple of days. So if you're interested in this, there will be links to this game down in the description. Feel free to check it out. Let the devs know that you're enjoying it. Stop and say hi. And be sure to wishlist this, because it's if you like physics destruction games, I think you're going to enjoy this one. I've been playing around with it for a couple of days now, and I have to say I'm having a lot of fun. Now, you know that I like explosions, I like physics-based games, and I tend to like survival games. Well, this doesn't really have the survival aspect, but it has everything else. And so let's talk about some of the things that they've got going on in here. They're right now in the extended demo. You actually have a campaign, and as you can see, there's quite a bit available in here. Some of it's not available in the demo, which is unfortunate, because I've seen some of these elements are available in the sandbox mode, but not in the way that the developers have put them together. They're basically mix and match a few things, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, the mechanics of the game, absolutely amazing. I'm having a blast with this thing, both literally and figuratively. So as you can see here, there is a lot of content that isn't available in the demo, but just playing through some of the basic stuff, what it will do, let's go into the intro. All right, we'll do the intro. And we're going to go ahead and show the tutorial. Now, you actually have a full 360 environment, and the tutorial is going to walk you through how to do things like how to move the camera. Obviously, you have the ability to zoom in, zoom out, reposition the camera, and you're actually going to end up using all of these in order to achieve the objectives. Now, the overall objective is obviously to destroy as much of the scene as possible, but you want to do it in as few steps as possible. Now, what we say when they say steps, what they're referring to is how many attempts, continuous attempts, in order to destroy or to achieve whatever the objective is. In this particular case, this red block right here, we're trying to destroy. So what we want to do is we're going to click over here on the cube, and then you will place it. Okay. You can only place it on this column. Now, later on, you'll get some blocks that allow you to extend out from here. And this is going to walk you through basically where the first couple need to be. So the nice thing is that, let's see if it'll let us go in here. Thank you. If you snap to the grid, you can see how it's popping in there. If you click and hold the left mouse button, you can actually reposition. This is something that will help you get, different angles on things. You can actually change the way things are set up. As you can see here, you can actually rotate, so you're going to do a combination of things, and all of this will factor into how the final aspects are applied. So like when you hit go, physics are then applied to your construction, and as you can see, we get to blow stuff up. Now, that's pretty impressive. You get to blow some things up. Yeah, it's like, okay. Later on, it gets a lot more challenging, because you'll end up with multiple targets. Hey, we got 100% in a single move. Look at that. But you end up with, like here, you end up with multiple targets. You start getting new blocks that'll give you different ways of building and achieving your goals. And overall, like I said, I'm having just an absolute blast with it. Later stages, you start seeing things like rocket engines. You'll get rotors and explosives. And I mean, it's just, the game itself is fun. And I like it because of the fact that it is a full physics-based game. So you can actually use the map physics against itself. So So let's use this as an example. We have a heavy pillar. We're going to place this as far out as we can. We're kind of close there, right? Yeah. And then you can either add another one on top, and we'll drift that one over. We're going to place another one, and we're going to place one more because we can. And now I'm going to put a connector out here, and because I want to bring this over a little bit. So what I want to do is I'm going to put a connector in there, and then we're going to put some heavy blocks in. And I'm going to get that as far away as I can. Let's see if it will apply here. We're going to go you like so. We're going to drop, actually let's go up with this one. And then I want one more here. Now, because I have parts left over, if I don't destroy both of these red spheres, I can try again, but I'll only have these two parts. All right, so let's show you. So as you can see, we didn't do a whole lot. We destroyed a bunch of the understructure, but because it's got pieces in there, we're going to go ahead and say clear. And obviously I'm not going to be able to destroy it because I've only got the last couple of pieces here. So do that, and we say go, it's going to do that. All right, so we've failed. Oh, we've got no parts left. So we're going to revert to the last step and restart level. We're going to reset level because we obviously didn't have enough pieces that we used. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this one out as far as we can go. And then earlier in the build, we're going to put this connector in. And then we're going to add this. Now, what the connector actually does is, if you saw when we started the level, all of these pieces are just physically touching each other, but they're not actively connected. The connector changes that. It turns multiple blocks into a single larger build. So what that will allow you to do is on things like this, we can say like so. We can do that. And then we can place these guys over here. We're going to do another one on top. And let's go. I don't know if we can get away with. Let's try doing this. Alright, so we're going to go get that out as far as we can. And then we're going to do that. So now when I hit go, everything's going to collapse down. And we destroyed it. Let's see how we did. We hit our target. We hit 96% destroyed, and we did it in one move. Yay! And so what will happen is, as we go through, it gets more and more complex. New mechanics are involved. You get new blocks exposed. So in this one, you could actually do this in multiple stages. I've done this in a single ability to build out the 3D game. Full physics, that whole thing will collapse all in one section. That we're going to try and bring that up a bit. Okay. And then we're going to go with this one because I'm trying to get some altitude here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a connector again on this side. And we're going to bring out the heavy beam horizontal. Well, I brought that out too close. Okay, so let's back up a step then, and then we'll do the connector here with the horizontal. Can I may have got that too close out. Yep, I got it too close out. So we'll back up. You just hit Z to back up your stages, which is fine. It's nice because you have an undo button. And then we can bring that up. Do I want to put another connector on there, or do I want to go heavy pillar? Let's do connector. And we're going to see if we can get that a little closer. We're going to cheese it here. And we're going to put another. All right. And we're going to go you. And we're going to put, because I'm going for range here. So I want this to basically reach out as far as we can get it. See if we can get this to work here. All right, let's see what happens. We got our first target. Oh, look at that. We may have done it all in one take. Looks like we may have gotten it all in one shot. We may have done it. Let's see. How did we do? 95% in one move. We finished it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this one here because I want you all to go take a look at this. Like I said, it is available over on Steam. I believe the demo is free. And like I said, they are participating in Steam Next Fest. So if you're interested in checking it out, click on the link down in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to either drop me a note here. But yeah, definitely check the game out. I think it's going to be something that'll be a lot of fun. And then, like I said, they gave me the option of covering the game or not if I chose to. I'm having a lot of fun. I figured you would enjoy it too, but give them a try. And on that note, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your week, and we'll see you back here next time for, well, something new and interesting.